and welcome to this week's Make and Take. So this week we are making this extremely adorable little frog treat box. It's really cute. It comes with little googly eyes. This is actually a die cut that's new from Fawn. I got it in last week and I immediately knew I had to make something so cute. So the most adorable part about this is the hilarious inside and the fun pun I came up with. So we have a little stamp that says treat yourself, and then there's a fly. Look at that. Like the frog is gonna eat the fly. It's hilarious. So you can put like a little treat in there if you wanted to give someone like a little gift. But you know what? This little frog is just precious in general. I love it so much. So let's go ahead and get started in making that. Okay. So we have all of our little bits and pieces here. Now this, the green part here is the box. That's a matchbox actually. And it's from our shop die cut machine here at the store. And so it cuts out two pieces. You have the outer piece and you have the inside piece, okay? So the inside piece already has a stamp sentiment on it that says treat yourself, which is fantastic. So what we're gonna go ahead and do here is we're actually gonna be folding everything inside. And I know that seems counterintuitive here. And if you're like, Ellie, I have no idea where to even fold. If you actually look at your piece and you actually catch the light, there's actually these score lines all along here. And those score lines are the guides for where you're gonna wanna fold. So you're gonna go ahead and fold on all of those score lines. And then that's gonna be the outside piece. Now this inside piece, again, the score lines, you just have to kind of catch the light there so you can see them, but they're gonna be like this. And again, we're folding everything in, so that writing is actually gonna be on the outside. You'll see why here in just a minute. All right, so we're gonna continue with our folding on our score lines here, all the way. All right. So there we are. Okay, so we have folded on all of the score lines. Whoops, I almost did. That one there and that one there. All right, okay. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna start with the inside piece, this larger piece. You're gonna take these little tabs, you fold them up on the sides, and then these little pieces are gonna come in like this. The idea is that this will fold around, and with a traditional matchbox, the idea is that when you fold this, it will hold the little tabs in place. I have found that that's a little bit stressful for people, so we're just gonna go ahead and glue it together. So on these little tabs right here, we're gonna just go ahead and put some glue. 1, 2, 3, and 4, just like so. And then we're gonna bring this up, and we're just gonna kind of keep that kind of flat, and then we're gonna fold this up on the sides. So the little tabs are actually going to glue to the sides of our little box. So that's our idea here. All right, and we're gonna do the same thing on the other side. So it's basically the box starting to take shape as we glue those down. I know it's a little bit confusing at the moment. Once you have those glued down, these little side pieces are actually just gonna fold right in. And I'm gonna move this out of the way so you guys can see what I did here. So the tabs are glued right there and there on the sides. So this piece is the smaller piece. This side has the writing on it. This one right here, we're gonna fold this down. This little tab actually folds up, okay? So when we fold this down, it's gonna kind of look like this, all right? And so that little tab actually just lays along that bottom. This one, when you lay this down, that treat yourself is actually going to land inside the box, and we're gonna press that down flat, and as you do so, the inside matchbox piece comes together. Isn't that so fun? Oh, yes, I love it. All right, so that part says treat yourself. Okay, now this piece right here, this again is the outside piece. There is this tab right here. We're gonna go ahead and put glue on that. And then we're gonna bring this around, and that's just gonna match up on the top there, so it's gonna cover up that tab. So this is what we're looking for. All right, now it's very important that this works. So before we glue our frog on, let's make sure our little matchbox works. This little guy will just slide in there, part A and part B. Looking good. Okay, that worked. All right, so now I'll go ahead and pull this out. Okay, now it's time to glue on the little frog legs. So we're gonna take the outside piece and we're gonna set that to the side. This is the inside piece. I'm gonna flip this up and I have these little adorable little frog legs. The little leg itself, you're gonna take the foot and you're gonna kind of fold it like that. So it's kind of like the little foot is like walking, right? We're gonna, on the back side here, we're gonna put glue only on the leg part, not on the foot part. And you have to decide which direction you want your little legs to be. You want the feet to be towards the opening. So this is like the little knee and this is the little foot. So we're gonna lay this here on the side. I'm gonna bring this down so that the foot is flat against the bottom of the box. And the foot is towards the opening of the box, okay? All right, so that's what we have at the moment. We have our little box, we have our foot on the left with the knee pointing forward and the foot pointing forward. Now we're gonna put the other leg on the other side. So again, we're gonna fold our foot flat and then we're just gonna put glue on the leg part only. I'm gonna bring this to the other side. We're gonna lay that down and make sure the foot is flat with the bottom of the box. Okay, all right, so we have 2 feet on either side, so cute. All right, now we have our hilarious frog. So I'm gonna put some glue on top of these little eyeball sockets, the eye sockets there, and those are where I'm gonna put my googly eyes. There's some little spots available, perfect, that fit these little googly eyes. Wonderful, okay. On the back side of my little frog face, which is so cute, I'm gonna do just a little line of glue like so. And I'm going to line up my little frog feet right underneath it. So I'm gonna flush this with the edge of, well, this is gonna be flush with the bottom of where those little legs are. So it kind of matches up perfectly. So this is the kind of the critter we're looking for. Look how cute he is. Now we're gonna take his little feet and again, we're gonna fold those up so that they're flat. So it kind of sits like this. All right, now we're gonna put glue on the back side of our frog, not on the bottom of the feet, but on the back side, like the little arms and the little eyes and the nose and everything there. And we're gonna take this guy and we're gonna lay this on here so that the feet are flat with the bottom, okay? So that way when you're sitting at like this, the little frog feet will be like flat on the table. So cute, oh my gosh. All right, now there's one more piece in your kit and that's this tiny, 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 tiny little frog tongue. It's so wee. So what I'm gonna do here is I'm just gonna put a tiny little dab of glue just on the top of the little tongue. And now I have my little face right here. I'm gonna kind of lift up with my fingernail and I'm gonna slide that little frog tongue right in there, right into the top part of the little mouth. So that way the tongue is sticking out. Oh my gosh, look how cute that is. Ah, it's adorable. All right, we're ready to put our box together. And it says, treat yourself. And then we have our little box and that will just slide right in. There we are. And there is our fun little craft. Oh, of course, brown marker. So hopefully you have a brown marker available, or you could use a black marker for this part. But I wanted to add some little dots to make it kind of look like a little tree frog. So I'm just gonna add some little dots kind of on the side here on the right, and then also kind of down here on the left. And that'll look, again, just kind of makes it look a little bit more froggy. Yay! Oh my goodness, it's so cute! Ah, oh my gosh, I'm so happy with this little craft. You guys, this was very, very fun to make. Hope you guys had a great time. Thanks for joining me for this week's Make and Take. We'll see you guys soon. Bye-bye!